everyday stuff. Yo, what's up? It's your boy ET. Welcome to another edition of Free. You heard what I said. Free. That's right. The free 99.
Free 99. Who don't
Summerschool.com.
love free
All right, look,
99?
real quick.
I'm
Knowledge is the new money. For real, for real.
We're back
Get you
looking
some.
at
All right?
GVO
Get you
today.
some. Knowledge is the new money.
Back in
Get you some. All
GVO.
right. So
It's
today
already
we talking
past
about
one of my
something deep and
levels.
something that,
I got
I
another
had to
level
learn.
here, another level
Respect.
here.
Respect, y'all.
I'd
Respect. I
love
grew
to
up in
capture
Detroit.
this whole
Aretha
move
Franklin
back
had
up.
had a
Small
song about
position
respect,
size.
y'all.
Small
Respect just
position
a little bit,
size.
right? Respect. So here's what we're gonna do, right? Uh,
So
I want this one
GVO.
to be more. I want you to think more on this one, right? So I was super disrespectful, super disrespectful. I disrespected my teachers, especially subs. I'm laughing, I'm joking,
Ship.
I'm playing like I went to college.
Ship is another one I'm
Like I got
looking
my
at.
4 degree
Watch
master's
for the
degree. You
overhead
know what I'm saying? Like I
resistance
was
at
certified. I'm in there just
26.
acting a fool. Teacher can't even teach, right? My mom, don't walk in the house. Just disrespectful.
Yeah.
Refrigerator with my
Little
hand. I ain't
resistance
washed
here,
my
but
hands.
look
I done
like we
came
might
in
be
from
going
outside. My
to
mom
at
upstairs or
least a
my
dollar
dad gone.
35.
I'm bringing people in the house
So a
throwing
little 10
parties,
cent
eating up the
move for
food. My
starters.
boys, I don't even drink. My boys drinking on the property. They got beer. They ain't cleaning up. Just I got kicked out the crib. Listen, I was
I
disrespectful.
think my
But I'm telling you, I
favorite.
started realizing like, yo, give me that horn. I gotta read this quote to y'all. Give me this horn. Give me the horn. I gotta read something to y'all. This thing is deep real quick. Watch this. Respect is a two-way street.
My favorite I'm
If you
looking for
want to
is
get it, you got to
TENX.
give it. If you want to
We can
get
get a
respect, you
bounce
got to
off
give
this
respect. And this
200
generation,
AMA.
like I'm just like y'all on that.
We're
You
out of
got to
there.
earn my respect. No, no, no. It's the opposite. You got to earn other people respect. You young. You in middle school, high school, elementary school, whatever. You got to earn respect of adults. Nobody got to get that you. Now, I'm not suggesting adults that we don't respect our young people, but I'm telling you as a young person, you got to give it before you could get it. And I'm telling y'all, man, I started realizing the value of respecting people, respecting people's time. Respect their time. Somebody tell you they're gonna be there at 10, you be outside at 9:45, 9:50 waiting, right? Or be at the front door with the door cracked and you can see. Respect your mom, you respect your dad, your grandparent, whoever raising you. Respect them for going to work enough to do the dishes. Respect them enough to clean the refrigerator. Respect them enough, like for real, respect them. Respect the fact that they getting up and grinding and doing something they don't want to do, working for somebody they don't want to work for, probably somebody who a jerk, and they got to go in and as an adult take all that foolishness just so they can make sure you got a roof over your head, just to make sure that you got food on the table, just to make sure that you got the AC boy, the hot water, the cold water, like make sure you got refrigerated food, like respect. And I got to a point in my life where I started to
Oh yeah,
see
this ought to be a
really
good one
respect is
today.
not about the other
This
person,
is
B.
probably gonna be a
I
good
started
one today.
realizing respect is about you. When you don't respect other
113 to
people, it's because you don't
127.
respect yourself. When you don't respect your body, your hygiene, it just means you don't love and respect yourself. When you ain't brushing your teeth, when you're not taking a shower, when you're not taking care of yourself, right? When you're not cleaning up behind yourself, right? When that it just means you don't love you. When you letting people talk to
We'll
you any
come
kind
back
of
to
way,
that one.
when you letting people use your body any type of way, like yo, that like unless you okay, you got to respect yourself. I'm telling you,
Killing me.
people will respect you to the extent that you respect yourself. So guess what? As an adult, I promise y'all now, I go to my parents' crib. I promise you, ain't nobody at home. I open up the door. B, I take off my shoes. I didn't have no respect when I was young. I didn't see the value of respect. I just thought I could talk to people any kind of way. But it's a reflection of who I am. Like you off the charts, Eric. Like you don't have no manners, Eric. Like you ignorant. Like it's on you. It's not on them. And so now my mom gone. I take off my shoes with pride. I walk in the house, no shoes on. I go
What is
wash my
this?
hands, and I hear my mom now. Don't wash your hands in the kitchen.
Oof, that
Go in
was
the
ugly.
bathroom. Are you hear me?
Ugly
They not
stop
there. I'm
hunt.
washing my hands before I go in the refrigerator. I'm cleaning the dish before. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not leaving dishes in the sink. Listen to me very closely.
Yeah.
It's not fair. Like you disrespectful. You use the dish. Like you ate off that dish. You use that silverware. They nobody. You use that cup. Why does somebody else have to? You're not trying to wash dishes behind nobody else. You're not trying to go in somebody else's room and clean their room. So why they got to clean yours? You know why? Because you don't respect
Good.
yourself.
Good.
Because
Big
you don't value you.
TH.
You don't value your clothes.
AHT.
You so spoiled. You so entitled. You don't know that there's
Uh,
kids in
a
other
little
countries. Matter of fact,
resistance
there's
on the
kids not just in
15-minute
America
chart.
that's
I'm
doing
sure
hand me
we'll
down.
break
That's got to
above.
wear the same thing every day. That they clothes smell because they can't wash. They don't have access to a washing machine. You disrespect you. You disrespect all the great things your parents doing for you, all the luxuries you have. You disrespectful. You leaving the lights on. Why? Because you don't have to pay for it. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful that
Yeah.
you got the AC blowing, you got the door wide open, you got the refrigerator, you going in and out the house. You disrespectful. You borrow your parents' car and you ain't putting gas back in. You disrespectful. You don't want nobody to do you like that, but then you quick to do somebody else like that. No respect. You got in order to get it, you got to give it. In order to get it, you got to earn it. And respect shows who you are. It shows the quality of who you are as a human. It shows the type of character and integrity you have. You think you disrespecting people? You think that's funny? You dogging people out? You making fun of people? You making people feel less than? You cyberbullying? You on the internet dogging folks out? You spreading rumors about people? You think you somebody because you disrespecting people?
That's not
Yeah,
how
the
it
same
works.
people that's laughing with you is gonna be laughing at you. And so start
ACST.
respecting yourself enough. Respect yourself enough to
Huge
respect others. And
pullback.
people who respect me, I understand. They ain't respecting Eric Thomas. They respect themselves. They value themselves. They love themselves. They take care of themselves. And that's why they take care of me, because they take care of themselves. So it's your boy E.T. Remember, you got to give it if you want to earn it. Small steps, great distances. Now you know. Let's go.
Discover matches all the cash back you earn on your credit
I
card at the end
implore
of your
y'all
first year.
to
It's
go and
amazing
look
because
at.
Discover's accepted at 99% of places in the U.S.
Yeah, we don't need no ads. I implore y'all to go back and look at that torch video. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Knowledge is the new money. Get you some. Okay. We here with,
Yay!
with TC, the hip hop preacher.
Get it.
It was consistency, guys. It's about confidence. You just got to keep doing
Yeah.
it over and over. Listen, ET, the hip hop preacher, we are here. Eric Thomas, man. We have all stars. We have Charles Terry Jr. We have Jeremy Anderson. We have Kale. We have Mustafa. We have Auntie Val. Today we are talking about respect. E. But I know you want to go deep on respect, but we got to go to Auntie Val first
Okay,
with the
okay.
definition
I
of
definitely want to.
respect.
I want to whip somebody's butt on this one. I want to.
Yeah.
We need to bring the belt back out. That's what we need for this one.
But you know,
Yeah.
we got to define it for the babies. We got to
Okay.
define it. So I went to Webster and it says a feeling of deep admiration. Come on, E, bring it home.
Yeah. Let me say this. Okay, and I know I'm gonna get a whipping for this one.
Uh-oh.
But my homie brought me to his daughter's school for the graduation. And as I was just watching children interact with their parents, I promise you I wanted to pull out my belt. I'm like, yo, this generation don't got no respect. It's like, I mean, they getting an attitude with their parents. They talking to them reckless. I'm like, yo, this is a different generation. My mom, my father who raised me, I would have got knocked the. I'm talking about blank out, like literally. I'm not playing. Like I'm not talking like figuratively. I'm talking about you would have got hand. My grandma would have laid hands on you talking to her daughter like that. You know, my grandma hear me talking about my grandma like ain't but one person talking to my daughter like that. That's me. Like you ain't talking to my daughter like that. And so I just, man, feel like this generation has lost, and maybe it's the karate movies. I grew up on karate movies. It was a lot of honor. I will avenge my brother Chang Wang Lee. You know, it was, and for real, watching that Asian culture, it was the bowing, and it wasn't no bowing like, oh man, you disrespect. You know, like now, if somebody bow, oh, you soft, you weak, you bowing to somebody. You like you humbling yourself before another man. No, in some cultures they kiss each other, left side, right side. They, you know what I'm saying? They bow when they pray. They bow, bruh. That's showing honor. That's showing respect. And let me tell y'all something. I believe that there are a lot of doors that open for me because people be tripping like, yo, ET, what they think I'm a celebrity, but when they hear the respect, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. They like, why you talking to me like that? You the no. We all level. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Thank you. Please.
5 minutes, Sean.
Right? I'm getting in first class. They like bringing me something to drink. I'm like, ma'am, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You got it just like I wanted it. Thank you. Compliments. Man, you phenomenal. Hey, man, you got it going on.
Sharp.
You gifted. And I'm telling you,
Looks like we're gonna
I
run
don't
into
think
some
people
resistance
treat me
around
the way
the
they treat me
88.6 at
because
218.
of my status. I believe they treat me the way they treat me because when they, man, I just had a young lady, I should read it, but she saw me at the airport, and I could tell. I could tell Jeremy, she knew me. I could see it, but I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing. She ain't gonna say nothing. Then she got up 10 minutes later, like, yo, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I wanna, Jeremy, I promise y'all, I went in bro, I'm gonna show you the text. Bro, she sent me a 3-page DM like, yo, you spoke to me. Yo, you talked to me for
Good.
30, 40
Good.
minutes while we was waiting for our
That's one I
layup.
got my
Yo, we
eye
got
on
on the
today.
plane. I sat back
Nice
behind you in
stop
first
hunt.
class. You sat in the front. You
Nice
told the lady, could you
stop
bring me
hunt.
up this seat in first class? We chopped it up the whole. She was like, yo, she was like, yo, your videos is one thing, but yo, just the way
Get
you treated me
get
was
back on
that's
up there.
y'all don't ever lose that. That will get so. Let me be quiet, but I'm telling y'all, this generation, y'all all need y'all butt whipped. Y'all
Come
need
on. Come on.
y'all ain't
Come
got
on.
no respect.
Man.
Oh,
None.
I'm itching, Q. I'm itching.
Man,
Oh, she itchy ready. Auntie Val itching.
Auntie Val, talk to us.
Look, so to me, it's a generational thing. I'm with you, so
SNDL
I'm
Yeah,
seasoned just
yeah,
like you.
yeah,
legalized
yeah.
But it's two things. I'm gonna take
marijuana
about
in
not,
Connecticut
not
or
long.
somewhere.
So
So
I think we went from a village
watch your
concept to an
tickers.
island concept.
Yeah.
See,
Ooh.
back in the day, it was the village that raised
Ooh.
the kids. If I
That's
did something, my neighbor could check me.
yeah,
If it was the village.
Bars.
yeah.
Right now, it's the island where it's just those people in my house can say something to me
Oh.
about what's going on. So right now, in social, what's going around social media, y'all know Monique, right?
Yeah.
The comedian.
Yeah. Yeah. What
Monique
up?
got on and she
Bonnet.
said, Monique said, out of love, my
Yeah.
sister, stop
Yeah.
wearing these house shoes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
pajama pants, and
Yeah.
bonnets outside. That's for the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
House
And
shoes.
they start ripping her up. Some people
Yeah.
were ripping her up, but she on some old school.
Yeah.
Like if I see you out of order, I'm gonna tap you on the
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Like in church, they used
Yeah.
to tap, give me the
Oh
gum.
man.
Yeah.
You
Give
didn't
me the
know,
gum.
all you
In
know.
your free roll.
Give
It
me
was
the
free
gum.
No,
in
they
your
have
hand,
to
in
say
your
nothing.
hand too.
Yeah.
Right. You just put it. They ain't
That
say
napkin,
nothing.
the whole roll, the whole roll. Get that
It's
napkin.
just that level of respect. I remember growing up, and I could be drive when I first started driving. I'd be in the car like, yeah, oh, passing the church. I turn
Yeah.
the radio down.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Just, just turn the radio
Facts.
down because I'm passing the church. It's just that old school definition of respect has gotten watered down to now is I respect who I want to, not just
Plug
because
had
I
a
am
great
who I am.
run yesterday off news on
Because if I
Amazon.
am look, I grew up in the
Buying
era
into them.
where
So
if you were a certain age, you had a title in front of your name. My
look for
parents
a
didn't play that.
pullback
You don't
today.
call an adult anyone older than you by their first name. You call them Mr. So and so or Mrs. So and so. And the school where I attended, I became a teacher. And I couldn't do it. Some of the teachers were still there, and I was like, "Hey,
Popping
Miss Harris,
drops.
you can call me."
A lot of popping
No, I can't.
drops. Got into the
Maybe
supply
the other
zone.
staff can't. You will be
Right.
missed because I met you
Right.
as a kid,
And
and I'm
we'll
gonna
get into
always
Yep.
have
that.
that respect for you. So we have to go back to the village. It takes a village, and I believe that it truly takes a village to raise these kids. And that's why, as an educator, I stay in my kids' lives. I'm not in there when school is out. I'm not out.
STD. All
Absolutely.
these
I'm
are
not.
oversold.
Jeremy, let's talk, man.
This a good one.
Oversold positions
Yeah,
making them
Hey,
pop.
y'all snapping today.
yeah, and with all due respect, if I could put a spin on it, I think a lot of people have a problem respecting others and their elders because they don't first respect themselves.
Come on,
And
come on.
I believe that when you all have more respect for yourself, your gift, your calling, your purpose, your power, your potential, you realize how much of a force you are, you will have the mindset to say, man, let me pay homage, let me pay respect for those who will come before me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when we talk about respecting your parents and your elders, we're not even just talking about, you just saying
Moxie's
yes,
been on
ma'am, or
a
no,
rip the
ma'am.
past
There
few
is a certain type
days.
of way that you should be moving and operating. Some of
Um,
you students during the summer school that's watching us right now, you have no clue, but your mom or your dad go to work for people who are
Yeah.
disrespectful to them, who are mean towards them, who
Price
talk down on
target
them. And your parents are
$40. So
respectful and they do what they got to do so that
dope it
one
up.
day you can do what you want to do.
Forty
How
Come
dare
dollar
on.
$40
how dare
price
you not
target for
show that same
Moxie,
honor
and
and
it's been on
respect
a rip
after
the
they're
past two
sacrificing and
days.
doing what they can do to get you the LeBrons, to make sure food is on the table, to make sure you have a roof over your head? And so the way that you treat other people will
Nice
eventually
W
come back to
pattern.
you. And so we're challenging you all to bring about this shift. We're challenging you to be the next generation that will make respect cool, that will make honor cool, that will make valuing other people cool. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
believe that's what's going to take your life to the next level.
Yeah. I
Come
love
on.
it.
Come
I
on.
love it.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. Let the
Mustafa.
church say amen. Let the church say amen.
Put the plate around. This is the plate
Respect.
going around. Mustafa, talk to us about respect, brother.
Yeah, I love that, man. I think of a lot of the young people now who are really geeked up to go viral. right? It's like, man, I want my video to go viral. And it's like, if you look at some of the videos that have gone viral, it's the jock, it's the athlete that has noticed, someone might not have the cool sneakers and has been getting made fun of because of it. And they have shown respect to someone who they probably is not in their inner circle
Lost.
and have gone to, hand them over some new shoes or some new gear to make that person feel like they too can belong and fit in. And it's those videos that go viral. So that really is proof of concept that when you respect others, you absolutely are now valued and appreciated. It actually takes guts. It's a boldness. It's a level of confidence. It's all the cool factors that you admire in other people that if you show by being, wanting to step out of the crowd for a second and not just make fun of others for being different, but actually accepting their differences and highlighting them for their differences, that you then start being appreciated by many others, and getting that factor in there. But nah, man, I can't argue with what Jay said on that. The sacrifice of loved ones is what really takes it to the next level. So like, for example, I'm spending some time now with my nephews here in Florida, and
Rounding the corner.
and to Val's point, just about like the whole village mentality, I'm like challenging him like, hey, did you tell your mom you love her today? And he's like, oh, I said it yesterday. I said, tell her today. You got to tell her every day, 4 years old, and it's just, I don't have no responsibility to do that. Right. But if I can contribute in getting him to understand the importance of showing appreciation to mom and dad for the sacrifice that they're doing, I'm believing that I'm sowing a seed into a greater tomorrow. So it's that collection of both things that I can really believe can click between the little ones as well as the parents and the adults.
No question.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's go to Charles Terry Jr. What does respect mean to you, and what do these students? What should they know about respect?
Yeah.
So here's the thing: life is too short to be wasting time. One, on people who don't respect, appreciate, or value you. That's the first thing first. Let's just start there. But like Jeremy said, when you respect yourself, other people will respect you. Like for me, I'm the dude that's gonna speak to the janitors. I know all the janitors. I know everybody, the person that work out in the front. I know everybody. I'm speaking at how you doing? What's going on? Now, I'm not your best friend, but you're gonna know when you see me. All right, you good? You good? I may actually go and do a little something extra. If you picking up paper, let's oh man, I got you. I may get and we may sit there talking for 20 minutes. And I'm late doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But it's slowing down and not being so busy, being busy to where you're not in the present moment. So that kid at school who's over there by himself, it's okay to go over there and talk to that kid because that kid very well may have access to be something to unlock something that you may need. That may be the graphic designer that's going to create your logo that's going to take you to the top. But don't be afraid to be like, oh, I got to hang with these cool people, and that dude over there is weird, and you find yourself participating in isolating someone because they don't necessarily look like you, but they could potentially have potential to help you be better for what you got going on. So just slow down and be great.
Kale, talk to us, brother, about
To
respect.
me, it's easy, Q. The golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say do unto others as they've done unto you.
Oh,
It says do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
yeah, bars.
Like it's that simple. If that means there's nothing like I think a lot of people confuse respect with something that you have to earn or some accolades that you have to get to be respectable. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That means I'm going to treat you the way I would want to be treated, regardless of how you treat me, regardless of how you see yourself, regardless of what position you have in life. I'm going to give you that respect because you're a creature of God. You know what I'm saying? Or you're here on earth. We all going through this life dealing with struggles. People are silently struggling. People are struggling out loud. People are having problems of their own mentally, spiritually, and physically. So you don't have any idea what your neighbor is going through. So give them that respect of surviving. You know what I'm saying? Give them the respect that they here. They living, they trying, they're doing their best just like you are. So the same kind of respect you want to come on to you, give those people that respect off the bat. Don't let them have to earn it. Even if somebody disrespects you, still give them your respect. A lot of people in this generation, they on that keep that same energy stuff. It's like, no, that don't mean I'm going to match your disrespect with disrespect. Keep that same energy means even if you disrespect me, I'm going to keep the same energy of respect.
That part.
It's that simple. Keep that same energy. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. The golden rule is golden for a reason. It's because it's the baseline. for all human decency and respect.
Man, listen, I want to talk specifically to the students that are watching right now. If you were sat down to watch this from a parent or a guardian or someone who is older than you, and you're like, I didn't really want to do this because you have to respect that person that is doing that for you, because everything that you want to do in life later on in life, these people are here for a reason to be there for you. They're respecting you enough to make sure that your life is easier when you get older, right? This summer school, reading books, eating your vegetables, going to bed early or going to bed on time, doing chores, they're setting you up for, they respect you enough. They love you enough to pour into you. So the bait, like Kale said, the baseline is just giving these people the same respect. A lot of times I never forget, and my sons are watching this. I'm driving home, I'm picking them up from school, and I'm talking to my wife, and she's like, oh, I'm like, what do you want for dinner? She's like, and the kids are in the car. She's like, maybe we can go. I'm like, maybe we go to a restaurant. So they're getting hype about the restaurant. I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna go to the supermarket and cook. So I go to the supermarket, and my sons, they're, walking behind me. I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? My oldest son says to me, he says, you got my hopes up high. I said, I got your hopes up high with what? He's like, you got my hopes up high. I'm like, yo, I was in the parking lot. A lot of people know me. I don't care. I said, you are ungrateful. We're about to go in a store to get you food that I'm going to buy, I'm going to cook for you.
Right.
For you. Everything that you guys have no idea. I think Kale said it. There's so many things you don't know that people in your life that are pouring into you are going through.
Right.
They have so much on their shoulders that they're doing for you. They may be going to a job, dealing with a boss that's treating them, like Jeremy said, a way that they would never be talked to for you. You have to give respect. You only get what you give. Okay. And these people that are in your life, they're doing this for you. They care and they love you. Please give the same respect. Please do that.
Let's go.
Hey.
Same. Boom. Got a pop.
I'm not judging
drop.
y'all. I'm not
Boom.
judging you. I disrespected
Drop.
the man that my mother married.
Where would it
and
go?
became my father.
If
And,
I
it's
had
so
to
good.
guess for a back
When you hang
test
around
area,
good people, because
I would
being around
say
Jeremy and hearing
probably
how he
this wick
talks
right
about
here.
his experience is like a rebuke to me. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody, married my mom,
Boom.
took me as their son, gave me their last name, but I ain't necessarily, experienced it the way Jeremy did. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't necessarily hear me talking the same way. You feel me? And it was because as a younger person, I just disrespected the fact that
Lot of test
this
here.
person, I was like,
Test
you ain't
here.
my father. And it's like,
Test here.
not trying to be
Here.
funny, but your father ain't your father.
So
You know what I'm saying? Like, you
even a little bit of a
disrespecting the person who
right here.
came in your
So
life.
it makes
You
sense
talking
for
about
the
he
test
lied,
here.
they
Possibly.
lied, they ain't tell me who my real father
Not
was.
quite make
It's
it.
like lie.
Not
I
quite
didn't
make
lie.
it.
I took the role. You feel me? I didn't lie. I took the role. I gave you my last name. I got up and went to work. I didn't lie. I didn't let nobody call you something other than my son. I didn't lie. I didn't want nobody calling you something else. I wanted them to know you were my child. And I didn't want them to know somebody else was your child and I became your father. I wanted them to know you were mine. And so I was stupid, dumb. You feel me? Ignorant. And I reap the benefits from that. And I'm gonna tell you, for those of you who want to be big and bad, when you disrespect folk, you get disrespected. Just being 100. I have
Real
had
talk.
what I believe to be some unnecessary. And you know what, Q, is funny because sometimes we'll go like, I'm a man of God. So sometimes I go to God like, yo, what's up? Like, what? Like, bruh, explain to me. So there's been times with my son, I'm like, yo, what is he on? And God was like, oh, don't forget to sow the seeds you sow. You sowed some seeds, son. Like, don't forget that. Like, don't act like you was perfect with your father. Like, you did some, as Jeremy say, dolo. You know what I'm saying? You did some dumb stuff. So you reaping some of the stuff you did. You weren't respectful. You feel me? I remember leaving the crib, Jeremy cussing my man out. Like, I didn't even cuss. And I was so angry, so emotional that I cussed him out and said, bro, if I see you on the west side of Detroit, like if I see you on the block
Tell
when
y'all,
I'm in the
Moxie
city,
is gonna be
I'm
a
taking your
beast
doggone
again.
life, bro.
Again.
Like don't
Wow.
play with me. You feel me?
Again.
Like you did this, you did that. Just dumb, just
Hey,
stupid,
I
stupid
implore for
looking
it to
back.
pull back
And
to
look,
15
God
again.
has blessed me
I'm in there.
tremendously, but I've had to pay
Pull
the
back to
price
15 again.
for
I'm in
being
there.
disrespectful. You feel
Yeah.
me? You don't get away. Like you can do it if you big enough, you bold enough,
You
you
know
bad
what?
enough. But
I didn't
don't
even
think it ain't
see
coming back.
this.
Like
Come
don't
on.
think it ain't coming back, and you don't know when it's gonna
Come
come
on.
back. So
Right.
I just want to
Mm.
Right.
say to y'all, man, I grew up. I want you to grow up now. The
I
people that's
lied.
looking out for you. If you want to disrespect somebody, do it to a
88.6
stranger or somebody. Don't do it to the
goes to the
people. And
161. So
y'all, I was
$50
quick
for
to be
Moxie.
respectful outside the house,
$50.
but stupid inside the house.
Mm.
Stupid inside.
Mm.
You feel me? So be
Mm.
respectful in
Ugh.
both. But if you're gonna be respectful, respect the people that respect you enough to
BGNXMH.
get up,
What is
go to work for
this?
you like it was said,
Jeez.
cook for you like it was said, shop for you like it was said, look out for you, protect you like it was said, put a roof over your head like it was said, air condition you out, whatever you have,
TD.
whatever you got, be grateful for that. Small steps, great distances. Now you know. Let's go.
Plug, a little bit of pullback. I saw some EV plays running this morning. Let's check them out. Oh, my bad. All right. I'm going to wrap this live stream up. And just wanted to put something in your ear this morning and kind of see what it looks like first thing in the morning. EV plays. Looks like they're back on a mission. Like I said, I saw them doing a little bit of damage pre-market. Now they seem to have extended their gains. Ooh, XPEV 88.6. Know what that'll do. See if it can get on through there. Tesla, Tesla, getting like a beast. Don't forget, we're still trying to figure out what Tesla and GameStop have in common. Let's check out one more. NIO probably pulled back with Nvidia. A little bit, a little something. Oh my goodness, we about to go get this new high. We about to go get this new high. All right then. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Nvidia, what a beast. What a beast. Neo trying to keep up. It's trying.